그만두지마 내게 come to me 수 없어 널 in my head 채워줘 빈자리를 in my head 긴장하지마 내게 come to me
Oh, this is Shinee. I've never shown you them before. I don't think I have. Also, another legendary group. So they debuted in 2008. Girls' Generation debuted in 2007. So they're really they've gone through. This is also their EDM era. Okay. I'm gonna show you this EDM era and something they released last year. So it's gonna be very drastically different. Their debut song is actually quite R&B, so it doesn't sound anything like this. But I thought this song, production-wise, is mostly quite interesting. So let's go.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah. Okay.
Why is that? I just heard that for the first time.
Oh, that's literally black background noise, you know. That's someone doing that on a.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, that's literally rustling. Someone's just recorded some rustling. Look, and it's breaths.
Wow.
It's either breaths or someone just doing.
Wow.
This reminds me of Timbaland's pop era for some reason.
Really?
Yeah, you know when he was
the Kerry Hilson days.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Nice. Boy, the fact that they fit in those harmonies, and it's like because they had the note that they were using, and then they just made it a bit more. Normally, it's just like a simple triad. Chord or something like that, but they've sounded like they got this 7 and a 9 in there as well.
In the
chord. So yeah, the chord's building the vocal. The chord's building the chord. That synth sound, and the vocal layers up what the chord's playing.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
It's SM, man. They don't play with vocals back in at all. What grew me with this song is that bass. I don't know if it's the 808 as well, but it just comes in subtle ways. I love it.
Because it's getting the 808 to sit right, it's the right saturation for it, the right distortion and stuff.
But if push.
Some 808s don't need to stand out too much, innit? So some can be like pulled back a bit. Yeah. Nice. Those little vocal bits are sick. They add just the chords, just to add extra, what they're called? Extensions.
It almost sounds inhuman as well.
Yeah. They would either auto-tune some really solidly, then mix that with a real vocal, then maybe they got a vocoder. A vocoder is like a synth sound when you computer love.
Yeah. It's like it makes you sound like a robot.
Yeah. For everyone who's done that. They're just so androgynous, isn't it?
Oh, wait, I did show you Shiny before. I remember. Oh. Okay, let's switch back to. Okay, so let's. Wait, let me switch it back to the other Wi-Fi. Okay. Oh, okay. My internet said you left me. Look at me now. Look at that. The way it's suffering.
You don't want to be replaced. Let me listen to that again, sorry.
What's that?
Just let me analyse it a bit more. So there's like a. In fact,
Oh, you really want to test the Wi-Fi, don't you? Okay.
no, it's because it was stopping. It was stuttering before. So,
Oh, okay, fair
but the thing I'm listening for is the. Yeah, it's kind of basically why I stopped it, because it's almost like there's a riser which is going from literally almost like 32 bars long.
Wow.
It's quite a long time that it's rising. So after this, it's just rising and building continuously. In fact, it started from there. It's building into this.
Oh yeah.
Still going. And they're opening up the synth.
Oh my god, the whole time, yeah.
Right, so the whole time. So when I say open up the synth, they make the decay longer, which is when you press it goes, instead of going it goes yeah.
So they're making it longer.
Yeah.
Ah.
So they open it up, and then that sounds more energetic, and then it adds to the building. And this has still got a riser in the background. Yeah, it's still making it build still.
Yeah.
Still feels like it's going up. Yeah.
It was like there's multiple rises as well.
Yeah. It's still rising as well with that. Because it's constantly rising and it's a relentless rhythm and stuff, it does cost a lot of energy, so it is for dancers, if that makes sense.
So yeah.
This is something that you get
for a dance group.
Yeah. Or Clash or something like that. The only thing I would say is that this was the problem with an Ed Sheeran song, is that where it constantly feels like it's going up, it doesn't ever feel like it stops, and it gives you this unsettling feeling. So I think it was a Justin Bieber Ed Sheeran song where the chord progressions just carried on going, and it sounded like it was going, and it just never got to where it's going, and it's kind of like that. So I'm still, even now, like it's got to this rap bit where it's broken down a little bit more, and now I feel a bit more like it feels a bit more like I know where I am. But now you're building.
Still, I know what you mean. It's on tension.
Yeah, tension. Very Fast and Furious as well, in the sense of...
Oh, come on. chords.
Yeah,
True. Yeah.
In terms of the cars, they just picked like obviously the fastest. Yeah, man.
So in the next tab is so the other one you reacted to. You see the one on the bottom left. You reacted to that before. So now it's on the top. On the second on the left. I
remember that one.
Yeah, that was like really
I remember
shiny.
that was big. Yeah.
So this one is this was their comeback after like 3 years when the other members were in the military.
Oh, okay.
And this was like, let's go into it.
Okay, this is gonna be different.
Very different.
They're reenacting a film I know as well, you know.
Is it Catch Me If You Can? No.
It was I want to say it's it's not the Matrix though, but it's kind of, you know, when so you know the first Matrix when Neo goes to rescue Morpheus again and he comes through the door in the bottom building, he's got all the guns and he puts them through, and then he has that big gun battle with all the security guards.
It's that kind of vibe.
But it when I say Matrix, I'm talking. You see this bit? It looks like the underground. So it's like that scene mixed with the underground.
Oh, yeah. Things I was never big like a big
Matrix fan.
I don't remember them that well.
Matrix it was big.
That is sick though. I've rewatched it as well, and I was like,
the
but I know what you mean.
Yeah,
the concept is amazing.
I promise to tell the truth and nothing but the truth.
Don't call me. Check this out, y'all. Don't call me.
Okay, well, it's better than that.
Don't call me. Don't call me. Keep saying next time, and I'm saying you're alive. Call me. Don't call me. Baby, it's your calling. 고집스럽고 지독하지. 그게 바로 너 스티커.
That vocal, Okay. So I mean, when I say the vocal, so what you do with that vocal sample, you take like a vowel sound like ooh, 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 which they have there, and then you just put it in the key, and then they just
and play with it.
Just play with it, yeah. Nice clap as well. Yes. Yeah. That melody. That was nice. Don't waste my time. Nice, it sounds haunted.
Very, right?
It sounds like they've done with, it's like a choir sound, like so, but it sounds like there's a portamento. So rather than just changing chords, it slides into them.
Oh yeah, without like moving.
Yeah, without it being
Wait, go back. What is that sound?
That's what
that's what you're thinking too.
It's like a Hoover sound that's been, so you would just get the what do you call it, the audio, and you would just slow down the tails. So you cut it just as that note's ending and slow it down. But it's also because it's like it's almost, it could be a sample as well of some kind of like wheel or some even a vocal sample that's just been repeated and it sounds like that.
Okay, yeah.
So you could have and then you just cut that and loop it, so it sounds like it's restarting loads.
Oh, nice. So it's kind of like got it.
So you have to kind of almost listen to the start of the sample and what it would be. Yeah.
Okay.
And half the time it's the start of a word. So yeah, and they've added a vocal effect to the ad libs of the rap. So it's like they pitched it down. They've added some kind of distortion and stuff.
Oh yeah, wait, go back.
It's really quiet in the background.
Oh yeah. I've not heard that before.
Do you know what? I like that they've not kept the backing vocal simple. The backing vocal is actually doing something almost a little bit different. Something like that. Yeah. Don't call me. And they got like a synth sound back in the "Don't Call Me." It's like a rum 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 rum.
Oh yeah,
rum.
it's almost like a chant, like a quiet orchestral. Yeah,
I think a synth lead. There's like a tension and release there. Nice. I love that they didn't make the piano do too much there. It was actually just very emotional. Wake up.
For the next call.
Sorry, the number you call is disconnected. Give us some love. I said home, but now.
That piano is distorted as well.
Yeah,
so it's basically it's actually someone going in, and they distorted it just enough, just so it sounds like prominent in your face. That's nice too. How they fit that in? That was sick. I like that. Yeah. And that 808's doing the most as well. Yeah, that's big still. Because it's going boom, boom, boom.
Wait, go back. Wait. Oh yeah.
It's doing a lot of octave stuff.
Oh my god.
Definitely throughout the end. But yeah, obviously.
Yeah, this is.
This
is quite shiny. It's
good.
Yeah. Because this
yeah.
song, do you know what? As a pop song, this song had to grow me because it's not satisfactory in the fact that the chorus is not like in a major scale.
Fair.
Or like it's not. It just moves in weird. Like where it settles is not where a pop song should settle.
Okay.
So I think that's why.
I felt like that about their last song as well. The Lucifer.
Oh, Lucifer. Yeah. Like it's like. It doesn't, but that's the magic of it. Like, it doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you need. Like, it's not I'm gonna give you that like major. Like, it feels good. It still feels haunting, kind of throughout. Like you were saying, it has that thing.
Yeah.
But just the production, they went in on this, man.
I feel like maybe it could be more or less pressure on them as as artists and performers. The reason why I say that is because people are either gonna gravitate it because it's so different.
Yes.
Or they're gonna not necessarily love it, but because it's so entertaining and they're so skillful, because obviously they're dancing and everything, that they would be into it for that reason.
True.
So yeah, it's quite interesting actually. I'd like to see like live and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Maybe for the next one or something.
Yeah, true, exactly.
Yeah. Thank you for listening. Bye.